What is going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you my first ever YouTube video. I'm going to be commentating over some Black Ops 3, just talking about a few things. First off, I want to talk about why I wanted to start making YouTube videos. It's always seemed like an interesting thing to me, being able to make interesting content for people just to be able to enjoy on the internet. I was watching a few videos the other day and it made me think, you know what, just go ahead with it. See how far you go, see what you can do. I'm not doing it for any other purpose than to entertain people. So straight after I had the thought of making a YouTube channel, I went straight out to buy an Elgato. I bought my first Blue Snowball mic, which totaled about £200. It's not too expensive. That's when I started to get to know all the software I was going to be using, all the things I had to put together to make an interesting quality video for you guys to be able to watch as soon as I put them out. Live commentaries are going to be the main thing I'm going to upload, purely because it feels like I'm more engaged with you guys. I'm sorry if I'm a little rusty, it's my first time, so if you need to give me any tips and tricks, just leave it in the comments below. I'm more than happy to take any advice on board. On to my next point, I will be talking about the future of my YouTube channel, what I'm going to be uploading, when I'm going to be uploading it. So I'm going to try and upload once every week or 2 times every week. It just depends on how busy I am, what I'm doing. I'll be uploading one PC game, one Xbox game. On the Xbox I'll mostly stick with GTA and Call of Duty, but on the PC I'm open to anything. I'll be playing party games and maybe some scary games on that also. Okay, so the next part of the video I'm going to talk a little bit more about me, and what better way to do that than a random question generator. It seems like a pretty bizarre idea, but I thought it's quite a good way for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. Okay, so starting off with the questions, the first one is, what is the most memorable moment of your childhood? I remember this one pretty clearly. It's quite a weird one. Me and my brother were playing on a beach one day. We just had a day out. He was at the bottom of the beach, I was at the top. It was a fair distance, so I was quite surprised with the accurate aim I had on me. I picked up a stone, called his name. I wasn't expecting it to go anywhere near him. We were very, very far apart. I just launched the stone. Unfortunately, it got him straight in the jaw, and as far as I'm aware, it hurt him a lot. Sorry. This is quite a good question. It's, what's your favourite hobby? And yes, as you guys may have guessed, it is gaming, which is quite an obvious one. I've been doing it for such a long time, it just brings it into a whole new light, being able to share it with the world. Another thing, believe it or not, I love to work. It's just because I'm not one to sit around, just laze around. I love to be up on my feet, just doing all kinds of different things at once. One of the most important questions I'll be asked today is, do you untie your shoes when you take them off? The answer is no, because it's just much easier to put them back on when they're tied up. I mean, it's a lot quicker as well. I'm sure you guys agree with that one. The third question is, what is your favourite game to play? Easy answer, Modern Warfare 2, purely because it was one of the first Call of Duties I ever played that was absolutely amazing. The first ones, they weren't so great, it was quite slow paced. Modern Warfare 2, it just brought everyone together. I mean, all the trick shotting and stuff that was going on, it was such an interesting game to be able to play at the time. So just based on the last question, I'm going to make up question 4. It's, what is my least favourite game to play? Again, I don't know why, it's just quite an easy answer for this one. It's Black Ops 1. I could just never ever get into it. I'm sure some of you guys agree, it just wasn't the same play style as any Call of Duties before that, and it kind of did put me off of the game for a little bit, but I got back into it straight after Black Ops 2 came out. Question 5 is, where were you born? I was born in Brighton, South England. It's an absolutely beautiful place, but the weather here is absolutely awful. It can be good sometimes in the summer, but it can be absolutely shocking at times as well. To be honest, I have no idea why I dropped in that little weather fact afterwards. It's not like you guys wanted to know that, but you know, at the time I thought you guys would be interested in that kind of thing, right? Another important question, if you were a crayon, what colour would you be? Definitely red. There's no explanation, it's just because it's my favourite colour. That's it, really. 10 out of 10. Question 7, what is your favourite film? No question about this one, it is Never Back Down. It's sort of like your basic guy gets bullied, trains to be a fighter, beats the bully. Basically that, but it's just done in such a perfect way. Question 8, short and straight to the point, how old are you? I'm 20 years old. My name is Sunny. I haven't said that yet, so there you go. Question 8, what is your earliest memory? Unfortunately, you guys are going to laugh about this one. When I was about 4 or 5, I used to have night terrors about Mickey Mouse. Of all things, it was Mickey Mouse. How he was a murderer and all this stuff. No idea how or why that came around, but that's one of my earliest memories. Question 9, can you swim? Like a fish, mate. And the last question of the day is, what came first, the chicken or the egg? This isn't really a question, this is just an all-out war by 50% of the world against the other 50%. I personally think the egg came first, because how else would the chicken come about? Would it just mysteriously appear on the earth? Probably not. Feel free to criticise me on that one in the comments below. I personally think I'm right. Start a war with me, let's do it. And the last point I would like to make this video is I do apologise for the horrendous quality of the gameplay. My computer just can't handle it. I will be getting a better one very soon, and I will be able to record in 1080p 60 FPS just as you guys like. To those people that made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips and tricks for me, please leave them in the comments. I'm always aiming to improve. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.